This is Warsaw, 1942. A city split in two, freedom on one side, a death sentence on the other. The Warsaw Ghetto, hundreds of thousands trapped, starvation, disease, deportation, trains left every week, few ever came back. The world watched in silence. Governments hesitated. Most people turned away, but not her. Irena Sendler was not a soldier, not a spy, not a leader of armies. She was a social worker, a woman with forged credentials and a talent for disappearing into crowds. Born to a doctor who treated Jewish patients others refused to touch, Irena learned one lesson early. People are people, even when the world forgets it. When the Nazis occupied Poland, she joined the underground resistance, Zagota. Her mission became clear. If she couldn't save everyone, she would save someone. And then another, and then another. With forged medical papers, Irena entered the ghetto again and again, claiming to inspect for disease. What she really did was look for children she could smuggle out. Infants sedated inside toolboxes, toddlers hidden in potato sacks. Older children taught new names overnight. Every exit was a gamble. Through service gates, past guards who never blinked, under corpses being taken out, even through sewers. One mistake meant execution, not just for her, for everyone she'd ever helped. But not every time everything goes smoothly according to our plans. Rumors spread that she was helping families disappear. The Gestapo watched. Interrogations began. Neighbors vanished. Still, she went back. Each trip into the ghetto felt like walking into a burning building with one question: how many can I carry out this time? One day, a young mother pressed her child into Irena's arms. "Promise me," she whispered, "that she won't forget who I am." Irena nodded. She didn't trust her voice to speak. Saving a child wasn't enough. She needed to save their identity too. So she created a system. Names of every rescued child written on scraps of paper. Real names paired with their new ones. Hidden inside jars, buried under a tree. A map of memory waiting for a day when parents might return. She knew not all would, but she believed in the chance. But stories like hers don't stay hidden forever. One morning, the Gestapo came. They dragged her to Pawiak prison, a place where screams were part of the walls. Bones broke like glass. Hope evaporated. They tortured her, shattered her legs, demanded the names of children she saved. She knew giving those names meant death, so she said nothing. Not one name left her lips. Not one child was exposed. She chose pain over betrayal, silence over survival. And then came the sentence: death. But the resistance refused to lose her. A bribe, a risk, a guard willing to look the other way, and suddenly Irena's name appeared in a newspaper. Not on a wanted list, but in the obituaries. As far as the Nazis knew, she was dead. She had been executed, but she was alive, hiding, healing, and still saving children in the shadows. The world thought the story was over, but she was only halfway done. When the war ended, she returned to the place where the jars were buried. And then she began the hardest mission of all: finding the families. Some children ran into the arms of parents who had survived. Some found relatives. Some found no one. The war had already answered their hope. But because of her, they had their names, their identities, their future. They had a chance to live. Irena Sendler saved around 2,500 children, 2,500 futures. She was never given a medal by her own government. She never became famous. If stories like this matter to you, if you believe heroes like her should never be forgotten, then subscribe for more. Because history remembers the loud ones, but we remember the ones who whispered and saved the world anyway.